You know what I just can't stand is living in the suburbs. This was not my ideal location. I don't like happy little neighborhoods with people. I think that's the problem. Do not like living in the suburbs. Where I wanted to live, excuse me, well, would be in Transylvania in a castle. Vlad the Impalers would be fine, but or just in the woods somewhere in a creepy Victorian mansion where there's a lot of fog. If there's no real fog, I'll install fog machines and I'll just do it myself. But I don't like living in the suburbs. You know, you got houses stacked on one another. Not a fan, and people are always in your business and watching you, and I like my privacy. I like to be secluded in a cave or something. Growing up in the house I grew up in, we had a field and there was woods on either side, so could do whatever. No one could hear you scream. No one even knew you were there, so you don't leave. No one asked questions. It was great. I loved it. One of my favorite things to do there that I can't do here was archery. Loved archery, but I'll shoot somebody doing it here. Not a good thing to do when you live in the suburbs. So my ideal location in serious terms would be a Victorian house in the country. I think that would be just phenomenal to live out in the country, to have some land and have a Gothic Victorian, a Queen Anne, Gothic revival. I would even love a federal colonial house. That would be fantastic. That's beautiful. In the country, not in the suburbs. I don't like neighborhoods. I don't do people well. I don't people to people. I mean, I've already said what needs to be said. So in the country would be really nice. When I was looking to buy a house, had found a lovely, I'm not sure what style it was. It was just a very standard Victorian home down, well, it doesn't matter where, but it was in a historic district. So again, you had houses next to one another, but it was in a cute historic downtown. It was a beautiful house. It was 4,500 square feet, huge, but didn't know how much work it needed. I know it needed a new roof and something about lead-based paint. I don't know. So I ended up in the suburbs in a normal home, which I'm very grateful for. Don't get me wrong. I just don't like neighborhoods, and I don't like being a goth in the burbs. You get a lot of looks, a lot of stares. Whereas if you were, me in a creepy Victorian house, everybody would stay away. No one would question it because, oh, that's where that witch lives. Don't go there. It's haunted. If you go there, you'll never leave. And they're right. Probably wouldn't. So I need to move.